Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Sea of Thieves News. On today's show, Joe Neat gives us a look back at some of the things you may have missed over the past month, as well as some of the fantastic charities we've been supporting. I'll be taking you through some of the latest additions in our in-season update, and James Thomas is going to be talking about some of the recent accessibility work we bring to the game. It looks like we've got a jam-packed show today, so let's get started.
Hey everyone, great to be back with another Sea of Thieves news. To begin with, just a bit of a reminder around Season 4 in the Sunken Kingdom that we released recently. So if you haven't already dived beneath the waves into the treasuries and the shrines, then make sure you do. It's amazing to really be able to open up a new part of the Sea of Thieves world. We're also running the Fury of the Damned live event, which is live now, and it's running through until November the 4th. And so make sure you take part in that if you want to get your hands on the amazing Wicked Web cosmetics. I also wanted to take some time to talk about the One Special rematch, which was the charity football match we took part in recently, where Rare went up against Playground for the amazing special effect charity. Unfortunately, the result on the pitch wasn't everything that we hoped for, but the results off the pitch and in terms of donations was incredible. I think so far we've had over £5,000 of donations, but there's still an opportunity to donate if you can. You can also go and re-watch this as a kind of VOD on twitch.tv/Xbox, I think. Really worth going back and watching the match again, because the commentary was incredible. I think the whole presentation, everything was brilliant, and there are some real highlights in there. George Orton's goal, Kem's run for our third goal. Obviously my free kick was all right, and the less said about Craig Duncan's tackling, the better, I think. But yeah, brilliant stuff, and some amazing highlights for the Playground team too, who ultimately were the better team on the day. But you know, if you can, then it's still open for donations, and we'd just love any support you can give. Is just incredible for such a wonderful charity and special effect. Everyone that organised it, George Orton especially on the Rare side, but so many other people, and yeah, just incredible. Honestly, such a cool moment, and really worth watching back. So staying on the theme of amazing charities, we're really excited and proud to announce that we're going to be partnering with No Kid Hungry, an incredible charity who are working to end childhood hunger across the US. So soon, we're going to be bringing the sales of sharing to Sea of Thieves and the Pirate Emporium, as we've done with previous charity sales, for anybody to be able to purchase. And again, all proceeds of that will go to the No Kid Hungry charity. So yeah, so if you're able to either donate to the special effect, One Special rematch, or if you're able to purchase the sales of sharing in Sea of Thieves, then we hugely appreciate that, and you know, we're just so proud to be able to be in a position that we can do that and help support these amazing charities. So I think that's it from me, and I will be handing over to Mr. John McFarlane. So as always, I'll see you on the seas.
Hello! So let's get started with some free stuff, because we know you love free stuff. The Sea of Thieves Origins Champion of Souls Issue 3 comic is now available for free on Comixology.com. And remember, if you missed any of the Origins comic series, you can get them for free on Comixology.com. In case you missed it, Sea of Thieves The Gauntlet, presented by the Crown Channel, an exciting new competition based within the game, has been playing every Tuesday from 8 till 10 PM BST on twitch.com/crown. Tune in to watch some of your favourite Sea of Thieves partners and a celebrity guest as they take on the evil Captain Crotuck to earn points. And points mean prizes for you in the form of Twitch drops, so tune in and earn some gold. Our next in-season update arrives on October 14th and comes with a whole host of bug fixes and some new content too. Arriving in store is the suitably spooky Crimson Crypt ship set, weapons, costume and tankard. And if that didn't send a shiver down your spine, we've got the Halloween Hijinks emote bundle and Diabolical Dog. If you ever feel lost, we've added interactable signposts on every outpost on the Sea of Thieves. These will give you directions to your nearest trading company. Perfect for new players. And lastly, we've added Turkish language support to the game as part of our ongoing effort to make Sea of Thieves a place where everyone can play. And on the subject of bringing more people into the game, we have James Thomas up next talking about accessibility features coming in the next update.
When deciding what we want to try and put in Sea of Thieves for new accessibility options, it's always the community that helps lead us with this, be it our interaction with special effect or our insiders. And one aspect that we're introducing is something that we're calling nautical narration. It's basically a speaking compass, something quite unique to Sea of Thieves. And it all came about from one of our devs, Topher, listening to how Sightless combats, a player who is blind but plays Sea of Thieves. And when you hear that first off, that there's a blind player playing your game, it's like, how does he do this? And he manages to navigate the world by having one of his crewmates play a hurdy-gurdy, and so you are literally following the music around the island and the world. And there's a nice vision of that, but also you think, well, we can help here. So in the same way that we added text-to-speech for the emotes that can narrate what people are doing, we thought, well, why not just do that with the compass as well? So Topher quickly put together a little prototype, and it worked great guns. So we've productionized it, and now if you're wandering around the world, you can pull out your compass, and it'll tell you exactly where you're heading.
Northwest.
And hopefully people like Sightless will not then just have to rely on relative music. They'll be able to position themselves in the world, and like anyone else talking about the treasures over there, the targets over there, they will be able to use the compass and feel more ingrained in the world of Sea of Thieves. But it just shows what our community means to us. Half of the accessibility options we're adding in recent times have been triggered from the community themselves. There was a GIF at the start of the year based around our ghostly pirate loot, and our community team put probably about 50 different pieces of booty in the rowboat, and the ghostly effect that shimmers and wavers over it, they were just all fighting each other, and it looked like you were staring into the void. The beyond was trying to drag you into this GIF. And it was an amusing picture, but then reading the comments, we saw a few people say that actually that triggers things in them. They either feel seasick or just can't play the game anymore. And so it was just reading through that, we realized we can do more by turning off certain effects as well. So we've added a new suite of toggles where people can turn off the ghostly effect, screen shape, and we realized these could have been simple things that we should have thought about, but if it wasn't for the community reaching out and asking us to do it, that's what spurred us forward. Our community is what drives so many of these options, and we encourage them to reach out. So if you've got any accessibility requests that you'd like to see in the game, please head to seaofthieves.com/accessibility and leave your feedback there. The team will definitely read it, and we'll see what we can do in future updates.
Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you just saw and want to stay up to date with all the latest Sea of Thieves news, then hit subscribe and click that little ship's bell for all those notifications. Cheers.